Hi, it's Brandon, publisher of Florida Housing Weekly, and today I'm bringing you some good news about the Orlando, Florida housing market in 2026. We have a positive price forecast for the first time in a long while, so let's get to it. Let's start off talking about what home prices have been doing and where they might be going forward. This chart shows the median home price for the Orlando-Kissimmee metro area based on data provided by Zillow. Now, a couple of things will jump out at you right away, and they're all marked, which helps them jump out. First, you can see the pandemic home price acceleration, where that trend line almost went vertical for the first time in history. Home prices in the Orlando metro area were skyrocketing during late 2020 into early 2022. They peaked later on around early 2024 at an all-time high of $407,000. Since then, prices have been trending downward. Okay, Orlando area home prices have been declining steadily over the past year as of fall 2025. Their median price is currently around $387,000, and that's where we are right now in late 2025. We have declining prices heading into 2026, but there might be a turning point ahead. Talking about a turning point, we have the home price forecasts provided by Zillow for the major metropolitan areas in Florida. And these forecasts cover the 12-month period from September 2025 to September 2026. And look at this, for the first time in a long while, they have a positive home price forecast for the Orlando-Kissimmee metro area. Granted, 1.2% is not a huge gain, but that's okay. That's what we want. We want slow and steady price growth. We don't want skyrocketing home prices because that leads to market corrections, that leads to instability and affordability issues. So this is a turning point, guys, from the past year where prices have been trending downward. Experts at Zillow believe that going forward over the next year, prices will start to edge upward a little bit. So we might be near the bottom of the current market cycle, and that creates opportunities for home buyers. The rest of Florida, kind of the same. Most of the major metro areas are getting positive price forecasts for the next year or so, except for Cape Coral, which continues to struggle with excess supply and weak demand. So Cape Coral has a while to go before it has a turnaround point. What makes Orlando a little bit different from a lot of Florida cities and metro areas is that there's currently less housing market supply. The Miami area, the Tampa area, other parts, Cape Coral, other parts of Florida have a lot more supply than Orlando does. And when I say supply, I'm talking about the number of homes currently listed for sale. So by having less supply, the Orlando real estate market is a bit more competitive than most of Florida. In fact, it's currently a balanced or neutral market, whereas most other cities across the state are considered buyers markets in late 2025. So Orlando is a little bit different. It stands out when we look at the state as a whole. It also has a lower number of days on market on average compared to other Florida metros. That means homes are selling a little more quickly in the Orlando metro area. That's a sign of good life, and activity within the real estate market. So again, it's just overall, it's more competitive than a lot of other parts of Florida. And one key reason for that is population growth. The Orlando metro area has experienced significant population growth over the past few years, and especially during the pandemic when a lot of remote workers flooded into this area. So that's one of the things that makes it stand out a little bit more and makes it a competitive market by current Florida standards. So that's where we are, and that's where we might be going. The good news is that prices might be bottoming out and rebounding a bit in the Orlando metro area. All of this underscores the fact that real estate market conditions change all the time, constantly, and we never really know where they're going unless we pay close attention. So if you're a home buyer or seller or investor or even a real estate professional in the Orlando area, you need to get regular updates from an unbiased and objective source. And that's what you'll get from Florida Housing Weekly. You can use the link in the video description below to sign up, and you'll get weekly updates and reports about the Orlando real estate market and the state of Florida as a whole, so you'll always be up to speed with current market conditions. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.